What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? SDS dropped the biggest content drop of the year. This is only stage 3, so I don't even want to know what stage 4 is going to look like. But we got 30 new legends, we got 30 new prestiges, or 30 new cards, 30 new prestiges, 3 new legends, as you can see right here. One of them being my Indians, Jim Thome. We also got Jim Salmon and Hanky. I forget his name, but we'll look at it in just a second. Um, Everything that you get in the Team Affinity is crazy. It's sellable. You can prestige it. We'll look at those after. But I want to go into a Team Affinity just to show you how much value you get in the packs, or just doing this. So first of all, you have your missions, your innings missions and stuff that you could do. Showdowns we'll go over in a second. They're a little bit different this time around. The exchanges, which are repeatable, pitch innings with Indians, tally extra base hits with Nolan Jones, as well. That'll be different. That'll be something with a future star each time. Um, so just to go over, you get at 130 you unlock the moments, which I'll show you in just a second. At 130 you unlock the icon and the moments. At 140 you unlock 5 packs. A ballin is a habit pack at 150, 5K at 160, the face of the franchise player, which is Jim Thome, at 170, 2,500 stubs at 180, and a ballin is a habit pack bundle at 190, which is huge. I mean, that is guaranteed 5K value right there for every single team. Don't mind, I have some stuff selling, um, but that is, you are guaranteed to at least make, so 7,000, the 7,500 between the two stubs. So you are guaranteed to make 2,200, or I'm sorry, 225,000 stubs just by getting the stubs up in stage 3. You will also get 150 show packs, and 150 show packs will give you, it's roughly about 100 or 1,500 in value, so that'll give you another 225k in value. So you have 450k in value, 225 stubs, 225k stubs guaranteed in value. And then you get the ballin as a habit packs, which is 6 of them. So 6k right there, which is another 180k. So you're at the very minimum, you are going to make 400k if you pull nothing out of Team Affinity and no diamonds out of the ballin as a habit pack bundle. You are going to make 400k minimum from the packs. Now, what's crazy is you could also make stubs on Team Affinities that you don't want. You don't have to collect them anymore. They are completely sellable. I want to go in. Well, let's look. So you can get, in the moments, you can get 12 from just the moments. So if you want to just grind out some moments, there's a ton of moments that you can go and do. Let's go check those out before we check out the cards. The moments over here, so they have a big old thing, another 5 bundle, and the stage 3 stuff is just normal over here. Everything's locked until you get to 130, like I said, but these are your catch-up ones. You could use these in any stage, so I'd recommend using them in stage 3, because those, I mean, that's the current stage. That'll be where it'll help you the most. They're pretty easy. There is 90 of them. There's 3 per team that you can use, so you can get 9 guaranteed and then another 3 guaranteed, so 12 for each team. So you already have 12 out of 70 for each team if you use the Team Affinity ones correctly. Showdown works a little bit differently. You just have to do it west, central, and east, so you don't really have to, yeah, they're stacked, so you just go each kind of division. I don't really know how. Yeah, each division team. So you have both the AL and the NL here that you can go and beat. In it, you get the silver pack, show pack, and the 5 vouchers at the end that you could use for the team in each of the divisions. So that'll be 20 per. If you're doing it like one team, you can get 20 points per team, just like before. Now I want to go take a look at the collection. It is a decent amount of stuff that you get in the collection. But so you get at 40, you get 10 show packs. 50, you get 20 show packs. 60, you get a ball-in bundle. I'm going to recommend that you do not collect these. You already are gonna get 5 show packs for just going past the face of the franchise, so I would not recommend. And the 30 show packs are not going to be worth it. All of these cards are sellable, and obviously this is the first day that they're coming out. Let's go check out Jim Thome. 45k. So if you go over and do that, you're getting 50k per card that you're gonna go sell. That's crazy. I mean, if you sold 50k, you'd have 1.5 million if you sold every single card that you didn't like, if you didn't want to use them, which is insane to me. So you can make 1.5 mil off of Team Affinity just by going and doing this right now. So it's definitely worth it to go and do it. Let's go over some of the cards. The first one being the Mets Al Leiter. Pretty decent card. I'm not going to go too in depth with the stats because this is going to be a really, really long video, but you can see him. You can go and check him out. New legend Tim Salmon, or Salmon, however you say his name. I'm not actually sure, but he absolutely rakes. Cool card to get. Dante Bichette over here, and then Paul Konerko for the White Sox. We've Jay Buhner, who's a really good card, 99 arm strength over in right field, mashes baseballs. Michael Young, shortstop, decent card. We'll have to see how he plays. Jason Kendall, the only catcher in the Team Affinity, 75 speed, so he's a burner for a catcher especially. AJ Burnett for the Miami Marlins. New legend, Tom Hankey. This one I'm actually going to go get. He has some cool glasses. He is a fireballer, 4-seam fastball, forkball, slider, 89 control for a catcher, or for a closing pitcher, is crazy. That throws 99. He only has 3 pitches, but those are 3 really good pitches. So 89 control, 89 walks per 9. He's going to be able to locate. It's going to be awesome, and you can prestige this card. So I want Tom Hankey. Matt Williams over here at third base. I thought that this should have been probably the Giants like he was last year, but that's fine. He also played well as the Diamondbacks. I just thought it would be a younger card for him. Then we got Kerry Wood, another fireballer. This card is going to be a nightmare to face. 75 control, so he's going to be hard to hit, but really, hard to locate, but he's going to be really hard to hit. 76 mile an hour, 12.6 curve, a changeup, a cutter, a swerve, a 99. The 95 last year was good. This card is going to be stupid once you get him prestige. Oral Hershiser, this is going to be one of everybody's favorites because he's got a sinker, cutter, curveball, changeup, slider. He's dirty. I don't know what it is about his card. Even his gold card in this game is good. His diamond last year was super, super good and was usable for like half the year. So Oral Hershiser is going to be one of the best. Then we got Don Mattingly, who is decent. Once you prestige him, he'll get 80 power both sides, which will be really cool. Catfish Hunter, nothing really to see here. Good control, good walks per 9. Doesn't really throw fast. Then we have Dwight Evans, a new legend this year. 99 arm strength, crazy fielding. Righty bat, bombs lefties. He's going to be pretty cool to use, but I'm not going to go after him. He would be one of the ones that I would sell. Lou Brock is an interesting card because he has 125 contact versus righties, and decent pop and 99 speed and stealing. So this is going to be an interesting card. Watch out for people bunting with this card, especially if they prestige him. And then one of the probably going to be the fan favorites. You're going to see this guy on everybody's team, especially when everybody gets him prestige. Eric Davis, 96 speed, 98 stealing, diamond defender, good contact, not the greatest vision, but 112 power versus left, 95 power versus right. This card is going to be a goon. We'll go over the prestiges some other time. Then we got Fred McGriff over here, who's a decent hitting first baseman. Um, but he's going to kind of get lost in the sauce. A lot of these cards are. Then we got Jim Palmer. A decent card, actually. 95 mile per hour fastball, 12.6 curve, 88 control. Pretty decent card right there. Now, this one was the one that I was hoping that it wasn't Tony Gwynn, but now I'm kind of okay with it. The reason I was hoping it wasn't Tony Gwynn, because I wanted his card to come out a little bit later and be better than his card last year. And this card is very, very close, I believe. The power is less than last year, but the contact and the vision are the same. The fielding is the exact same, but he had less speed. Now when you prestige him, he gets 93 fielding and 88 speed, which is very, very... I believe he had 88 or 89 speed last year. So the only thing that's different is his stealing and his power. So this card is going to be one of my favorites. I love Tony Gwynn. The slapstick is back, so we're going to have to get Tony Gwynn on the team. Another really, really good outfielder. Seems like all the good cards are outfielders. We got Andre Dawson, who 93 fielding, 5-tool player, 85 speed, good contact, good power, both sides. That's going to be a fun card to use. George Brett, who is a monster third baseman, especially if you get him prestige. He was a glitch last year. So this is going to be a really good card. Watch out for this card. He might not have the best pop on paper, but he destroys baseballs. Good contact, both sides. He's one of the only players that has 110 both sides and 80 power both sides and 120 vision, gold fielder, decent speed. Then we got Juan Marichal, who's 105 walks per 9 and 96 control. He has a lot of stuff that goes up and down, so I'm a little bit weary of that. A lot of stuff that is already slow, so he might get a little bit repetitive, and you might only be able to use him for a little bit in the game. Next is Mike Schmidt, who I was like, this is one of the cards where I was like, why is he worse than last year? And then when the prestiges came out, I kind of figured it out. I really want this card as... I kind of want him as a bench, like, defensive replacement, because I am using Jose Ramirez, but if you get him prestige, he's just so much better. Good contact, good power. I have great power for a third baseman, 95 fielding, 95 arm strength, 62 speed. He's going to be a goon. Al Kaline over here, good contact, both sides, good power, both sides, good vision, great fielder, 62 speed. So he's not the fastest, but he's going to be a really, really, really good fielder over there in right field if you want to use him. Then we have Robin Yount, who, again, good fielder, 90 fielding, 71 speed, good power both sides. Probably not going to be the best shortstop, but he might have a glitchy swing. You never know. I haven't really used his card. Then we're down to the last four. We have John Smoltz, who was the pitcher that I wanted the most until I've seen a couple of these other cards. Good hits and Ks per 9, 88 walk, 91 control. He has a 4-seam slider, splitter, changeup, curveball. Again, a lot of stuff that goes up and down, but on John Smoltz's other card, I was really good with it, so it worked for me. So I wanted to try this card out. Now this is going to be one of everybody's favorites over here. Harmon Killebrew. 102 contact versus rights, 92 versus left. 121 and 125 power, 96 vision. This card is going to come in and will do one thing and one thing only. He's going to come off the bench and absolutely destroy baseballs. So he's, I mean, he is the pinch hitter that you really want. I mean, he has reverse splits, a good swing. He'll pummel everything. Jeff Bagwell over here. Again, one of the cards that I said, I was like, why is it worse than last year? But once it's prestige, it kind of works its way up to about the same. Mashes lefties, a good fielder, good base runner for a first baseman, so that's kind of an underrated thing. And then finally, the last legend, Jim Thome of my Indians. Absolutely destroys righties. They were talking about it. Contact and power versus righties. There is nobody better in this game yet. Jim Thome is the best person against righties in the game. If you count vision in it. David Ortiz is right there with him, but Jim Thome as he is a bronze fielder, so he's not too shabby over there. Where everybody else was, or David Ortiz is a common fielder, so he might get a little bit better animations. 41 speed, so he's not going to be great over there. But third base eligibility as well, so if you wanted to hide him over there, you could. Um, but yeah, that like I said, I would go through. I real quick want to wrap this up. Um, if you go through and get everybody on the market right now, like if you want to do exchanges, silvers are really down right now. So at least for some of the teams. So make sure you go and utilize this and go and buy some of these cards to go and get some stubs back. I mean, if you go and spend a couple K on each exchange and then get it back by selling the card and you get all the packs, then that's going to be really worth it, at least to me. That's probably what I'm going to do. I want to make a huge video with all the packs from the Team Affinity, so look forward to that. I'm going to be saving packs like crazy. I'm going to try to get to 100% on everything as soon as possible. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and peace.